નમસ્કાર, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી.
Standard 8, Subject Science, Chapter 16, Light. Dear students, in the last video we have discussed the laws of reflection, the first law of reflection. Now we will see that second law of reflection. Let us understand by the activity. The first activity, how you have done the same activity you have to do here. Perform the activities similar to the first activity. This time you use the sheet of strip of paper or a chart paper. Here you have to use the chart paper or the strip of paper. Let the sheet project a little beyond the edge of the table. So little extension you have to do, little beyond. Cut the projecting portion of the sheet in the middle. Now observe look at the reflected ray. So this you have to observe it. It's a bit white sheet of paper. Place the plane mirror also if you want and throw the ray of light and look at the reflected ray. These are the steps you have to follow it. Okay, now bend that the part of the projected portion which is where the reflected ray falls, you have to bend it. So can you see the reflected ray again? So when here the paper you have folded, is the ray also will become folded? Bring them. Is it possible? No. Here you will not observe like that. Bring the paper back to the original position. Can you see the reflected ray again? What do you infer? And what do you conclude from this? Okay, now when the whole sheet of paper is spread on the paper. See what you will observe, when the whole sheet of paper is spread on the table, it represents one plane. So that is a one plane. Okay. The incident ray, the normal at the point of the incidence and the reflected ray are in the same plane. This is the observation. The incident ray, the reflected ray and the normal at the point of incidence lies in the same plane. For example, we will understand this one like this. For example, okay, now we will consider this is the ray X and this is the ray Y and this is the Z. Okay, this is one plane. See, try to understand now. So this is one plane, this is one plane, this is one plane. Okay. Now suppose if the ray is one incident in this plane, okay, like this. The X-ray, just to take. So what we observe that we observe in the same direction reflected ray. And here also normal will be there in the middle. At the point of incidence will be there. So this is now one plane. So try to understand like this. So this is now in one plane. It is not in the Y plane or it is not in the Z plane. So means it is in the same plane. So means, so like this way you have to understand the plane here. So means the reflected ray, the incident ray and the reflected ray and the normal at the point of the incidence lies in the same plane. This is the second law of reflection. Okay, in this way, this is another law of the reflection. Okay, now the same activity you can do outside the classroom where you by using the sunlight as the source of light. So here these activities can be performed, sun as the source of the light. Okay, so what observation you will here? The incident ray and the reflected ray and the normal at the point of the incidence. Normal means what? See where the incident ray will be falling, exactly where it falls in the perpendicular line you have to draw it. So that is a normal. So this lie in the same plane. So this is the second laws of reflection. First laws of reflection, what that is? Angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. This is the first law of or the laws of reflection number 1. And the second one is the incident ray, the reflected ray and the normal are lie in the same plane. So dear students, now we will discuss that the image of an object formed by the plane mirror. See, plane mirror at home you are observing. So what observation will be there? Suppose you are seeing yourself in the plane mirror. So we will ask the question like this: was the image erect or upside down? Okay, when you will observe your image in the plane mirror, so what observation you will get? Whether erect, straight, or upside down. Upside down means, for example, this is the pen. So this is erect, okay, just in the same body. So upside down means, so like this. So your answer is, it will be a, so if you are standing as it is, so you will be reflection also, or image also, you will be observing as it is. So means erect. And second one, was it of the same size as the object? Suppose you can suppose this pen you are doing. If you will look in the mirror, you will see the similar size. It will not big or small. Okay, similar size. Your image also will be similar size. And the third question is here: did the image appear at the same distance behind the mirror, or the object was in front of, at the place in front of it? Suppose you are standing in front of the mirror. Okay, you see that the distance where you are standing. So your image will be standing. Move the distance, okay, front and back. So move and see that. So you will observe that the distance, same distance behind the mirror, our image will be forming. Correct or not? So why? Because when you will observe the standing as it is and move the distance, then you will come to know that the same distance will be there. Now, another question will be asked: could it be obtained on the screen? Suppose, okay, our image or whatever that you are looking in the plane mirror, can that image can be obtained or can you hold on the screen? No. So such a image is called as virtual image. So real image means can capture on the screen, but virtual image means cannot be obtained on the screen. Okay, now we will understand the formation of the image by the plane mirror by the following activities. Okay, what activities will be there? You will see now. A source of light O is placed in front of the plane mirror PQ. Okay, suppose this is the plane mirror. Okay, O is placed. Here it is a O. And PQ. Two rays OA and OC are incident. OA as well as OC are incident here. OA and OC. When it will be there OA and OC. So this one is OA and OC. Okay, now look here. So this one is OA and this one is OC. Okay, incident. The rays falls. Now the next one is you see, then draw the reflected rays at the point A and C. So here reflected rays you have to draw it. Okay, what we have done here, reflected ray. And this will be at AB and CD. Okay, for this reflected ray. Okay, now, so this is A and B and this is C and D. This is the reflected ray. Do they meet? Okay, here when you will see them, where whether they are meeting there. See, look, these lines not meeting. Okay, now if they meet, mark this point as I. So suppose if you are extending backward, so then they will meet. Okay, okay, then denoted by I or any other letter. Here I. For a viewer's eye at E, okay, this is the viewer, and at E, do the reflected rays come from the point I. For the viewer, okay, this is the point of E. It appears from the point of I. For the viewer, it shows like the point, the ray is coming from the eye. Since the reflected rays do not actually meet at I, but only appear to do so. So this is not meeting. This is just imaginary line. It will be meet, just imaginary line. So we say that is such a image, just imaginary line. We are extending. See, for example, in the plane mirror backside, how you are extending? If you will see the mirror or any image, so you want to just imagine a line. You have to. So such a image, what you are getting. So that is called as a what you are imaging, such a this image is called as virtual image. So virtual image. Okay, that is a virtual image. Okay, this such a image cannot be obtained on the screen. So dear students, virtual image cannot be obtained or cannot be get on the screen. So real image is there that can be obtained on the screen. But virtual image is there that cannot be obtained on the screen. See here, one more important point is, see for example, an image formed by the mirror or a plane mirror on the left of the object appears on the right. Suppose you are raising the left hand, it seems to be a right hand. Okay, for example, you are showing the pen, so it will represent in another side. Okay, why it is like that? See here is given the mirror, the image formed by the mirror, the left of the object appears to be the right side and the right appears to be the left side. So such a phenomenon is known as lateral inversion. This is called as a lateral, L-A-T-E-R, lateral inversion. Okay, examination. What do you mean by lateral inversion? So when you are raising the hand from the left side and it seems to be right side, or any of the object, or the right side of the object seems to be left side, left side of the object seems to be right side. So this is called as a lateral inversion. So what the idea? So what points we have discussed here? Virtual image, first one we have discussed about the second laws of reflection. Second law of reflection, so say the incident ray and the normal at the point of the incidence and the reflected ray all lie in the same plane. Okay, this one, second law. And then we have discussed how the image forming in the plane mirror. So when you observe the plane mirror, so the image will be forming virtual image. So you know that what do you mean by virtual image? The image formed on at the where what we are saying, the image formed on the such an imaginary image cannot be, or you can say like this, the image cannot be obtained on the screen. So that is called as a virtual image, and the image can be obtained on the screen. So that is called as a real image. And what do you mean by the lateral inversion? So means the process of getting the left side of the object appears to the right and the right side of the object appears to the left. So this is called as a lateral inversion. Okay students, and we will discuss regular reflection and diffuse reflection or irregular reflection in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you for joining us.